life, bro. I was at 1992. It was that election. The Bill Clinton won.
I couldn't vote then, but
that was the first time I was like, I was in whatever 4th, 5th grade, and it's when they start telling you about civics, or not start, but like you know, because the election was going on, like we talked about it or whatever. And I was like, it was like me and like 3 other dudes in the class that like Ross Perot, the independent candidate.
He was like a calm Trump.
Yeah, but he won. But he fucking ended up winning. Like, what did he win, Mike? Let me.
He won independent.
Yeah, no, he was independent. But he was saying in terms of the percent in the general election, I want to say he won like 12 or 13% of the vote, which is fucking crazy.
For an independent.
Yeah, I mean, the last time it came even close was like the fucking Bull Moose Party. Back when fucking Roosevelt was running.
Roosevelt,
whatever the fuck they say.
Roosevelt's very colonial for you to say it. We all say Roosevelt. I fucking love Roosevelt.
What's the right way to say it?
Roosevelt. Or no, but it is probably Roosevelt.
Who knows? Well, I bet they go by Roosevelt because Roosevelt sounds a little too Jewish, in the
Roosevelt
New World.
sounds British. They might be British.
Yeah,
because all those motherfuckers were British.
Yeah, that's a good call.
No, Teddy Roosevelt's my favorite president.
Oh, really? Teddy's up there for me. Well, yeah, actually, good point, because I loved FDR just because
his grandson, his great grandson.
Yeah, because of the New Deal. I just thought at the time, and I think we still need it. Fucking Social Security. I mean, old people need to have money so they don't fucking out in the street.
FDR was the one who saved us, who kept us.
Yeah, but Teddy did the fucking best thing. I probably enjoy more of the things that Teddy Roosevelt established in my like annual life than any other president. Because the national parks, bro, he invented the national parks.
Yeah,
I go camping 6-8 times a year. You know what I'm saying?
He said the Grand Canyon is something every American should see.
Yeah, it was our birthright. As an American, the wild spaces of, because Europe has none, dude. When the colonists came over here, there was like no trees in Britain. They had cut them all down already. Yeah. So like they came in just fucking, and there was a rule that any tree over a certain diameter belonged to the king. It's like anything under 2 feet in diameter, the colonists can use to build their homes. Anything over got sent back to the UK.
Yeah, that's why we said, nah, fuck that, man. We need trees over here, man.
Yeah,
in more ways than one. But Teddy Roosevelt also Mount Rushmore, because he lived in the Dakotas after his wife and daughter died the same day. No, wife and mother died the same day.
Yeah, man.
He wrote in his diary, "Today, the light of my life is extinguished." Didn't hear from him no more. He moved to the Dakotas, did all that stuff.
And he became a rancher and shit.
Yeah, massive racist towards Native Americans. But that's another story.
A New Yorker, too. The former governor of New York moved out west to become a rancher and just slaughtered Indians.
That's right. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Spanish-American War, he was in the front line.
Oh, he chose. I was watching. It's funny you mentioned. We were talking about the Roosevelts. Last night I was watching a documentary. They have a 5-part series on PBS. They were talking about, because he did that in the Spanish-American War. He went to the front lines, enlisted, and was like in the thick of it. He made all 4 of his sons, even though the U.S. wasn't in World War I yet. He made them enlist in the army and then volunteer to serve the Allied troops, in Europe. And one of them died. And they were talking about the same thing. He in his diary, he's talking about the loss of his son.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't know how I'm going to explain it to his mother. He's like, but I can't think of a more glorious way for him to have died than in service of defending the U.S. government, the U.S. country.
Here's how much respect they had over there during World War I. When they found out that they killed his son over there in Germany, they held a funeral. A formal funeral for his son and buried him over there with respect. Could you imagine
any country or any leader doing that today?
I mean, they might do it now with this guy, but his sons wouldn't even go paintballing. Nevertheless, a war. And shout out to them, whatever, but no. Teddy Roosevelt. Here's another thing he did. Great White Fleet. Mm-hmm. He sent our Navy out just to do a world tour. Just to show our naval might.
Yeah. See, and that's way better than a missile parade like Donald Trump wanted to have.
Because they do in Korea.
What's the point of showing all your weapons to people?
Massive dildo. Yeah, exactly. Just going down the street.
Exactly. But to show your citizens the weapons you have, it's like you're not going to use. Hopefully, you're not going to use them on your citizens. You would want to show the enemy, the foreign countries. You fuck around. This is what you're going to find out.
What if you have some crazy Tyler Robinson guy who shoots one of the missiles and it blows up the whole march?
Yeah, someone hits it with a potato gun and it goes off.
That's so dumb to me. But
let's just hope these are props. Like we're not bringing the actual
ones.
Right?
Yeah.
I would hope so. It's like the demonstration things in like computer stores, like the demonstration boxes.
Yeah. I remember when the D.A.R.E. program when I was a kid. The the council would come, the D.A.R.E. council would come in with it was like a briefcase. Fucking, you gotta love the 90s. It was a briefcase, and both sides had plexiglass, but underneath the plexiglass, it had samples of like what all the drugs would look like if someone offers them to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I wonder, I'm hoping they were, I'm hoping they were like, fakes, and that they weren't just evidence from the fucking, from the locker. Because if there was real drugs in there, here's what an ounce of cocaine looks like. It's like, it's like
kids are dipping their finger like,
yeah, it's the real stuff. That's what it really looks like.
Every third Friday, fucking Jerry loses his briefcase.
Oh! Yeah,
I need a new one, guys.
He brings it back, and there's like a little hole drilled in the back. He put out all the real drugs and put fake shit back in it.
Yeah. He brought a kilo for demonstration, went back with half a pound.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever found any drugs on the beach in Miami?
No, I wish I did. I literally go around testing the sand myself. I wish I found one, bro. That would change my whole life.
Oh, and you wouldn't turn it in, right? Hell no.
Hell no. I'll be retired. Man. Matter of fact, you had
catch a square grouper. That's what they used to call them, square groupers.
Yeah. The shark started eating the.
Oh, I heard about the cocaine shark.
Yeah. And one of your boy, our boy, Ricky Cruz, had a great joke. He said, the sharks are running around like lockjaws. That was a great joke.
Shout out Ricky Cruz. Next time you're in LA, come on the show again, brother. Yeah, dude, I love that kid. But I heard about that. The sharks were getting into it and they're testing positive for cocaine. Yeah. I mean, they made cocaine bear. How long before they made cocaine sharks?
How about cocaine Sharknado? Oh,
yeah, right. Yeah, fucking sharks on a plane on cocaine. Just bring them all together.
For real. So, man, thanks for having
2023 would be the answer to your cocaine.
Oh, it's coming out. Oh, it already came out.
Yeah.
Cocaine
damn,
shark?
So they beat us to it.
Wow.
They beat us to it.
That's funny, bro.
We're in, right, Mikey?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to the Ready, Set, Blow podcast. We are back with Dean Gonzalez, of course. Rate, review, subscribe to myself, the podcast at Ready, Set, Blow, at Red Navarro, fucking at Dean Gonzalez. Podcast regular. I try to have. There's a handful of you guys I try to have on. Once every quarter.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Oh, thanks, man.
And best podcast studio in the city, Mikey.
Thank you.
Give me a discount.
It's not rated the highest, and it doesn't get the most listens. Obviously, I'm competing with fucking.
Because you don't put no clips out.
Dude, I got to talk to my editor. He's late. Christian, you're late on some clips, motherfucker.
You put out episodes every other day and no clips.
No, I put out once a week. But I know.
Same difference.
Listen. My previous editor, ended up getting a cancer diagnosis and had to get a real job to get health
No
care.
excuse.
No excuses. And my new one is catching up, but he's got to get on it because one of them I had him on. I'm like, motherfucker, cut your own clips. But
yeah, I cut my own clips. I cut my own clips here. That's how slow it is here.
I know. Listen, I used to be really good about it. Don't worry, I'm trying to catch up. I'm gonna put the fucking the axe to the grindstone on him, and then Mikey's gonna help out. He helped out a few times. Thank you.
Yeah. No, but this is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you. I take pleasure in that because I like what I feel like if my guests are having a good time, I'm having a good time. The listeners are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
like
they fucking better.
Exactly, threatening you. No, I just feel like it's a more authentic conversation. Like. We'll wrap up. People are like, oh shit, I've been here for an hour and a half. What the?
Yeah.
And then later on, they're like, hey, I thought I said something about this. Maybe remove that. No, I want you to forget the microphones are here.
Remove.
I want you to get all this shits in the room.
Remove that. Get the. What do you think this is? This is a real conversation.
Listen, but some of it was incriminating.
So
some of it was related to a lawsuit.
Some
of it was related to their current relationship, and I'm like, all right, wait, don't admit to infidelity with your girlfriend listening to this show.
If they have litigations or any type of issues like that means somebody's watching.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said to them. I said, listen, I'm not afraid of what I say because if I ever get called to the carpet for something I said in this podcast, and there's 470 episodes, if I ever get called to the carpet, that means I made it.
That's right.
I hope I get shit given to me.
I would respond. Hey, did you guys comment on the show that you watched when I incriminated myself?
Yeah. So for the record, I'm being inflammatory. I mean none of what I say. It's all for fucking comedy.
All parody.
Yeah, it's all jokes. Exactly.
That's right.
Satire that gets you out of lawsuits too.
Yeah, bro. But we predicted the future a couple times here.
What's that?
Gavin Newsom, right before the fire, we put out an episode.
Yep. Yes.
And we were talking about how incompetent he was.
Yep.
What happened a week later? The fires happened.
Yep. Wow. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't realize the timing of that.
Oh yeah, I did because I was getting heat for that.
For the clips and shit.
Yeah, a lot of people in LA still love him for some reason. I don't know why they're so brainwashed by his movement, this magic.
Well, look, he's a good. Listen, it's kind of like that's one of the reasons why I think he at least at the moment he's the front runner for the Democratic nominee for the next they're going to put forward for president, just because he's got that thing where the base likes him no matter what, like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like he. And to win the nomination, you got to win the base. You don't got to win the general vote. You know, so that kind of put him in the front seat for the nomination because he's the only guy attacking Donald Trump. You know,
but that's not work. That's not.
Doesn't
doing
matter.
Anything.
That's how politics. That's how politics.
He does a lot of this. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, the hand gestures. Yeah,
I don't know what this is, bro.
What it is getting. He wants the nomination, and then he'll worry about the general election. These people, politicians don't think more than fucking 3 months ahead. They don't give a fuck about the future, about their constituency. They care, how am I going to climb this political ladder? You know?
Yeah, and it's just...
So he just wants to get the nomination, and then after he gets the nomination, I'm sure he'll say all sorts of shit there's fucking hours of him saying, oh, I don't believe in, you know... I bet you if he gets the presidential nomination from the Democratic Party, he'll say, yeah, I don't believe in men playing in women's sports, trans women playing, who were originally men playing in women's sports.
Right.
Which there's fucking hours of him saying the exact opposite. He'll change it up.
Yeah.
You know, but Donald Trump has that too, you know? I mean, he said one thing.
Only with the Epstein files.
No, that's as big as, that's the one that his party's like, really?
They'll release that soon, but the pages are going to be sticky.
Yeah. No, well, listen, the thing about the Epstein files, and I've said this, if Donald Trump actually committed any crime involved with Jeffrey Epstein, the amount of money the Democratic Party has spent trying to beat him in elections, they would have figured it out. They would have paid the right person to get the information to figure it the fuck out.
But half of them are on it too. That's
and this is where I come down. I don't think that look, he likes women, but he's a creep, but he's not a pedophile. There's a difference. You know, we're creeps.
Right, we're
not pedophiles.
Degenerates.
Yeah, it's fucking degenerate. I'm not turned on by young women.
Not at all.
You know, I want to defile old women.
That's right.
You know, there's a difference.
Yeah. But I feel like Trump wouldn't even look at a TJ hooker. He's diabolical in a smart way in that. Let's say he pissed on those Russian hookers. They were of age, but he knows he's like if she's not fucking 18, I'm not fucking her because he knows the downstream impact that like it's gonna be a problem. Like you know sure.
like his diabolical genius is he knows where the line is and he just fucking he jumps rope on the line. He doesn't jump over it.
You notice how his narcissism is so diabolical and genius that he's willing to make peace with all these wars in order for him to win a Nobel Prize.
Yes, but that's one thing. This happened. I didn't speak about it on the last podcast. I had Jeff Z on yesterday. I'm recording a week in advance. I'm going away next week for a little time in the wilderness.
Okay.
To
be a creep in the woods.
Yeah, to be a creep in the woods. Well, now it's Starlink. I can masturbate in the woods. Right? I got the internet. Since the last episode you heard me recorded live, they negotiated this Gaza peace deal, and one of the things that I think is true about Donald Trump, absolutely, is that he doesn't like war. I think if he were here right now, I just had a man-to-man conversation. I think he doesn't like it, and but like you said, not because he cares about an individual who's suffering from it,
right?
Because in his mind, it's like, how can you do business if you're firing bullets?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But it does. But like courage, right? Like courage, it doesn't matter why you do it. The outcome in
exactly
in a situation like that is more important, right? If I'm trying to be courageous to impress a hot chick who's watching me, or if I'm trying to do it because I feel like it's the right thing to do, it doesn't matter. I'm running into the burning house to save someone. So doing the right thing for the wrong reason sometimes is still okay.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Nail on the head.
Yeah, and in this case. He wanted the Nobel Peace Prize, so he's fucking forcing peace on the world.
Yeah, for sure.
He's starting economic wars to force violence to end in the world.
Yeah,
but thank God. I mean,
for sure,
right?
For sure.
Ultimately,
but before him, Republicans were all about oil. Now with this new Trumpian Republicans, say all about real estate.
Yes,
starting a Gaza golf resort and spa.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah,
but as long as it stops the bullets and
dude,
killing
and
people,
you know what? Listen, let's be honest. And you might disagree with this, but these are the facts, and it is what it is. And in some ways, at least he's stealing big enough for my taste. But he's definitely. I'm not going to say he's corrupt or taking bribes. It's hard to pin that down. But he's profiteering off of his position, for sure. For sure. But because
he's doing Goya ads, for God's sakes. Goddamn well, Donald Trump does not eat fucking black beans on a Friday night.
He needs votes.
What are we having today?
They're in his taco salad.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is it Taco Tuesday? My favorite.
Yeah, the only Mexican food he eats is from Taco Bell. He's a fast food junkie. But
didn't he say the White House has the best taco salads?
Because he makes them without everything that the Mexicans put in it. That's why.
No, but
there's a guy named John making it.
Yeah, some white guy didn't make the He's the only white guy making Mexican food in the country.
For sure.
But his relationship with the Gulf, taking the $400 million plane from the Qataris, the real estate deals he has with the UAE, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar, because he has that personal relationship. I think he called up. We'll get this again.
Damn well he didn't take that one bite of that burrito or whatever that is.
He's eating a taco bowl.
Salad.
He's eating taco bowl.
Taco salad.
No, the best is the comment. He goes, I think it's Happy Cinco de Mayo. I love my Mexican people. I love my Mexicans actually.
Because I love Hispanics.
I love Hispanics.
The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower Grill.
I love
Hispanics. No napkin. There's a napkin there, but no.
He got the Wall Street Journal underneath the shit. He got the Wall Street Journal as a placemat.
The salsa's not even touched. The cheese is still on top.
Yeah. Thumbs up though. No, but
as soon as that picture was taken, he was like, "Get this shit away from me, please. It's gonna come out."
No.
The same way.
I bet he said, "Dump this shit out of the taco shell, put it on a plate." Because it's just rice, beans, and fucking meat. Everyone loves that. He's like, but this bowl, this weird ass bowl, get the shit out of it.
I'd smash that right now.
Oh God, hell yeah.
That is fine dining for me. Right there.
Hell yeah. No, but I think his relationship. His personal business relationship with the Saudi country, with the Middle Eastern countries, including Saudi Arabia and all the ones I mentioned, he used that to get them to the table. Because think about it, every other deal, the Abraham Accords during his first administration were because of his personal relationship, and they recognized Israel, right? And this time around, he's like, hey, I want fucking peace. I want the Nobel Peace Prize. He finally told Netanyahu, cut the fucking shit. I'll back you up now that we bombed Iran. And then Netanyahu just decided to try and kill someone in Qatar. And he said, what the fuck are you doing? They gave me a $400 million plane. Call him up and apologize. And there's photos of Donald Trump making Benjamin Netanyahu call the whatever sheikh runs Qatar to apologize.
Right.
He's fucking around. They gave me a $400 million plane.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this peace agreement, what really moved it was the fact that he got Gulf nations involved, other Arab nations, right, who ostensibly should be supporting Palestine, who actually have never did before in their past, and the Europeans were down with it because they just wanted the war to end. So I bet he leaned on on the Arabs and said, "Listen, you assholes, we have all these deals going on. We can't make money on these deals if there's a war going on in the backyard."
That was always my question.
We got to shut this fucking thing down.
Why was the other Arab countries never in support of Palestine? It's because they don't want them in their countries. My question, biggest question, though, that plane that Qatar gave Trump, did it come with its own terrorists too, or?
Yeah, it came with the pilots. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's one of the pilots.
Mohammed Atta Jr. Or,
well, no, that's one thing. So once we got it delivered, that's one thing that actually increased the cost of it was that because the Qataris had it, they're going to have to spend like $150 million taking it apart to make sure they didn't hide any surveillance in it.
Of course. Yeah. I wouldn't trust that.
Right?
I wouldn't trust that as me as a civilian.
Right? There's a great gift, but Christ, we got to take it apart, make sure there's no fucking hidden cameras and microphones.
A self-destruct button.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They just shut the power off when he's in flight.
Oh, my God.
When a president they don't like. No, but the good news is Trump, in a weird way, the good news is Trump's taking it with him when he leaves. So they can only kill one. They can't kill the next president.
Yeah, right.
They can only kill the current president. They limited it.
That's another thing that I've found interesting, that him and J.D. Vance are always together. And normally, they always keep the VP and president apart, just in case. Those two are like white and right, or white and taco salad. Just always together.
Yeah, and J.D. Vance has had a more prominent role as a VP than any other since probably Lyndon Baines Johnson.
No, but
Kennedy died.
LBJ was a horrible vice president. That dude was
Yeah, no,
horrible.
but he became more important because Kennedy got killed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but JD Vance is surprisingly front and center.
Super.
Maybe a close, not even a close second, but the closest second is Bush Senior.
Bush Senior was vice president. Oh yeah, he was
For
to,
Reagan.
Reagan.
But
that's right.
before that, he was head of the CIA, head of the NSA. He was head of a lot of other government agencies before that.
Yeah.
And the Bush family had been involved in politics for years, so he was sort of like the guy behind the scenes.
Who was his vice president? Quayle, right? Dan Quayle.
Yeah.
Right.
But the most JD Vance, no matter how public facing he is, there's no. I don't think there's going to be a vice president in our lifetimes that has been as effective and as in control of things as Dick Cheney, who did it quietly.
He was the real president.
Yeah, he was really running. He was running the operations. You know, fucking George Jr. was doing all the
doing lines and playing golf.
Doing lines and press appearances. Shaking hands.
It's like we're gonna kill those terrorists, but watch this drive.
Exactly.
That's a real clip.
I love that clip. I love that
God.
clip. Pull that shit up, Mikey.
That's a real clip. And then when Vladimir Putin visited W, he saw W's dog, which is like a Pomeranian or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when W visited Russia, Putin showed him his Mastiff and said, "This is a real dog."
Oh, yeah.
Just like that.
Play that shit.
This is hilarious. I love this clip.
Stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Oh my God!
Now watch this drive.
That was savage.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like,
I didn't expect
now watch
that
this
ending.
drive. But that's one of the things I kind of admire about Dick Cheney. I mean, like, I'm one of these people that I could have a disagreement with you. Listen, my big thing is if we both agree on the end goal, like you want America to succeed, you want to be successful, I want to be successful. You know, you want to make sure people don't get mistreated in the day-to-day life, right? Simple things like that. If we agree on that, we're cool. And that's fine. And I don't get bothered by, I think we get there by this method. Whereas, if my method might differ, it's like, listen, we're on the same goal. He has a different idea how to get there. That's fine.
Yeah.
And a guy like Dick Cheney, what I'm saying is I respect the fact that if you have the same end goal as me and the way you get there is different, I might not like it, but I can respect the way you behave in it.
Yeah.
And Dick Cheney was like, I want to make America not get ever attacked by a terrorist organization again. So he took methods that I wouldn't have gone to that extreme with, but he did it, and he was being effective. Being effective, I don't have to respect the outcome, but I do respect the game.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a lot of read between the lines stuff when it comes to Dick Cheney. But what I wonder about that clip is if terrorists watch that clip of 9/11 in the buildings and rate it like golf as well. Like, birdie.
Treat it like the LPGA tour or something. Yeah, birdie.
That was the eagle, American eagle.
American eagle.
But Dick Cheney was horrible. Once again, oil money Republican.
Yeah.
Now I don't want no oil money Republican. I don't even want lawyers as presidents no more, bro.
No,
enough of this already.
Historically,
vice presidents make the worst presidents. Historically,
for sure.
Yeah,
because they're non-executive. They're non-executive roles, meaning they have no actual.
The only one that was great was Truman, but that's because he got the tail end of World War II.
Yeah.
And he made the decision to drop
the bomb was being developed before he got in the seat.
But he made the decision to drop it. FDR was already
or he dropped it twice.
Yeah, he dropped it twice.
Which got him a second term.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad FDR didn't have to make that choice, though. That was the best president. The reason why we're still here, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, look, and that's the thing about American politics is at least in the past. We'll see how it goes in the future, but the pendulum always swung. We went from the Roaring '20s and the robber barons who built all their giant, what they call cottages, but were 250,000 square foot mansions in Rhode Island, and then the stock market collapsed. Like, hey, wait a minute. Even for the rich to have their lifestyles, the poor have to have enough money to fucking survive, or else they're coming for your money
and be productive for the rich, working in their factories and all that stuff. Yeah.
So there was a rebalance, right?
Yeah. Now the pendulum swings so far that it's chopping off dudes' dicks so
yes.
they can become women.
Yes, yes.
And that's
but
where
every
I'm-
4 years. It's not like every 20 years. You know, like it took 20 years. So the Republicans controlled the White House from like 1920 until 1932, right? So it's 30 to 20, 12 years. Now it's fucking 4 years. Things can just
Fast.
bang, bang, bang.
Fast.
You know, and it's too much.
Oh, another fun fact about D.A.R.E. Only president to be elected 4 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Four times.
He's also the only one. So after him, after after Truman finished his terms, is when they actually made the 2 terms thing official.
Why though?
Oh well, you want to know? So George Washington famously said, because he was the top general during the Revolution. Yeah, he was elected president.
It was the main one. Right?
Yes, the main one. And they asked him, what should we call you? Your Excellency, Mr. President. Which, just that alone, what do you call me? Mr. President. Like, the idea that you don't call me Your Honor, like you would a judge, or Your Highness.
Your Majesty.
Yeah. No, he goes, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Fucking George Washington doesn't get enough credit. Like, the wooden-toothed motherfucker who owned slaves does not get enough credit for how well-behaved we've acted since him. Yeah. But then he also only served 2 terms, and they said, why? And it's the right thing to do. And he walked away after 8 years.
But why did they
choose
between that
no,
in 1940-something?
Yeah, so what happened was it was a norm. It was just a norm that other presidents followed because the first president set that standard. The first one to break it was FDR, and it was because it started during the Great Depression.
It's a vote.
Yeah, no, but it started in the Great Depression, and it ended in World War II. So
it was a courtesy?
So after his second term was when World War II started, and that's why he stayed in the post, because you don't want to change executives of the military. He's the chief executive of the military.
So it was a courtesy before that.
Yeah,
like a courtesy bow out.
Yep. But after that, they were like, no, we want to enshrine this in the Constitution. So they made
I think that's wrong.
They made a constitutional amendment to say, only 8 years. You know?
I don't like it.
No, I do.
If people vote for the guy,
nope.
Maybe
nope.
4. How about 4? 4 years.
Nope.
Because every 8 years is just the pendulum what you talked about earlier.
Nope. You should have to keep them turning over because you want the person in power to act right. If you're in power and you know that you can get the next election and you have the levers of power, you can gear the election towards you.
You might be right.
You gear the election towards you. You know, I'd compromise with you and say, if they win more than 60% of the popular vote, then they get to stay for a third term, right? Because it sets a higher hurdle amongst the people. But if you win 51-49, you can rig an election to 51-49.
For sure.
To rig an election to 65 or 60% is a lot harder, right?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get it. All
and
right.
power corrupts people. Son, if I was president, I'd be cool for the first term. And but then I'd be like, oh shit, wait, I get immunity?
Yeah, these people love me.
I want another term. You know what I'm saying? Like you get drunk with it.
Yeah. The executive orders. The sky is green now.
Yeah, well, think about human nature, man. Think about when we started a comedy. We were just, oh man, I hope I get to host at the local comedy club. Now you're like featuring. Like, why the fuck am I on a headline? Like you immediately forget where it is you started from after you've gotten somewhere. It's like, oh no, wait a minute. The motive that got me there was right. My fucking behavior's out of line.
True.
You forget when you're drunk with power.
That's true.
It's true.
Now, to bring it back and give kudos where it's due, and not just criticism, Mayor Bass has been doing okay ever since the Ghana trip. She's been doing okay. They opened up today, matter of fact.
That's what I love about elections. They fucking deal. She's like, oh shit, I gotta get my shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, she's painting over graffiti herself.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying, son. That's why you gotta threaten politicians with losing their fucking job.
Yeah.
Because politicians don't care about this country. They care about their fucking job.
Yeah, and they only work during election time.
Oh, yeah.
She's been working ever
like
since.
NBA players on a contract.
That's right.
I'm like, is it my contract year? I'll show up. Otherwise, they're fucking ghosts.
Correct. Did you hear about the 16-story building in downtown now that they just opened up today for the homeless in Skid Row? Skid Row. They got a nice condo building now.
Good.
250 units, 16 floors, has a gym, has a rec area.
That's nice for homeless folks.
I
don't know if homeless folks work out, but
no, they're gonna sell all that gym equipment in a week.
No. You know what this is? This is temporary housing. Like, I think Karen Bass put them in there before the permits are cleared because she has executive authority over the city. Yeah. And then after in 12 months when they clear the fucking red tape hurdles, they're gonna throw all those people out and put regular humans in there.
Oh, regular humans. Oh my God. She called Skid Row a community, not just thrown away people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it opens up today, and there's 250 units that's about to be
man.
filled up with some Skid Row residents.
That's one of the craziest things I never understood how the Democrats could get behind was the idea that homeless people have a right to live on the gutter, in the gutter. It's like, don't you want to house these fucking people? Like, no, don't remove them from the street. Don't remove them from the street. What are you want them to die in the like? What is this fucking Calcutta? India in the 40s? What the fuck are you talking about?
Calcutta.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, son. It's fucking weird. They're like, we care about humanity, so let them live in the gutter. It's like that doesn't seem very caring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel, and the comments, same thing, and I hope it doesn't happen, but that building will be on fire within a year. That building is the biggest dope house in the city so far. Once it opens up, I hope it doesn't happen.
No,
but there's going to be caseworkers in the building working as concierge, I guess.
What does that mean? Yeah.
I know. Hey, can you give me some
what that means?
deals?
You know what that means? They're going to be taking bribes from local drug dealers to serve drugs in that building.
1,000%.
This is the problem is that no one appeals to people's base desires. If you made it profitable for corporations to do the right thing, they would do the right thing.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
find money in the cure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is very hard.
No,
I'm not
it
gonna
is.
lie. It is hard. Ozempic tries it, but
even they're fucking skirting it, right?
It still stopped the brunt of diabetes.
No, I'm saying
Stuff like
I
that.
agree with you. Net positive. There's
Yeah.
nothing's perfect, but if there's a net positive outcome, you got to go with it.
Yeah, but it's very hard to find money in the cure. For sure.
No, but the problem is it's hard to find money in the cure sometimes. But what's not hard is to pay for the consequences of bad actions.
Yeah, which they find a way to make money off of anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the main money.
They should be penalized for doing the wrong thing
They
and
can't.
rewarded for doing the right thing. So they
Because it looks like the right thing.
Yeah, they try to get one. They try to get the right thing, and maybe we don't miss it. But if they have the wrong thing, they bury it.
It's hard to prove
Yeah.
because it looks like the right thing.
Well, that's why you should get the penalty should be increased for the wrong thing. I feel like if you bring a baseless lawsuit to the courts, not only should you have to pay back, not only should you have to pay whatever settlement they agree on, and pay the courts back for their costs, you should be able to have to pay 3 times the cost for the plaintiff, for the winning
For
party.
the people that you fucked over.
Yeah, because that'll stop you from
If
fucking
only,
around.
if
It'll
only.
stop you from fucking around.
Yeah, because when the net profits is 4 times more than the actual trying to help profits,
Yeah.
that's when it's a red flag.
Everyone
for sure.
does. Listen, I know.
But there's no
I know
laws
coming
against
from the
that.
business world, they do the math. Like, we'll take the risk because we're gonna make more money than paying it off.
Addicts, for instance, NA, Suboxone.
Suboxone is just government heroin.
Yeah, for sure. Rehab centers that pay taxes.
Yep.
All that. That's 3 things that I named already. More than the actual drugs that they actually are pharmaceutically endorsing.
Yeah.
So they get money off of that too. So
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
400,000 people a year have died since the fentanyl crisis is beginning. It's up to about 2 to 3 million people.
Yeah.
Not one doctor has been sent to jail for overprescribing fentanyl.
Right. Oh, I have a friend. Did I ever tell
Even
you-
though they've proved that these doctors have been in pill mills and putting this shit out there. It's like, I said this about the Wall Street collapse in 2008 during the financial housing crisis. If you hung one...
Hung them?
Yeah.
Palestine over here.
Yeah, fuck it.
The streets of Palestine.
Yeah,
over here.
exactly. If you hung one
Let
investment
the
banker...
crows eat their bodies in the street.
Oh my God.
If you
King Randy.
If
all
you
hail.
executed one investment banker
my God.
for committing fraud that lost 20,000 jobs, Wall Street would stop doing it. It would stop doing it.
Randy Luigi over here.
Yeah. Louis Trey the 13th. You got to make an example sometime.
Oh my goodness. Well, you can't. Well, we
No,
can't do that.
I'm not saying that we
Bring
should.
the guillotine back, according to Randy.
I'm not saying we should do that, but I'm saying if you did,
Let me
we'd
ask
get
you.
the results.
Let me ask you. Is the guillotine covered by insurance?
Insurance. Well, only if they don't die. Only if they don't die. Yeah, it's not a pre-existing condition.
Right. It's a non-existing
Yeah.
anymore
Yeah,
condition.
it's a momentary existence condition. If your head falls off, you're free. If it doesn't fall off, you owe money. No, man,
That's
but that's the
hilarious.
thing. You can't get around human nature. That's why capitalism works as a economic basis for your economy,
Yeah.
because it appeals to what human beings want to do anyway.
And there's so many loopholes too.
Yeah. No, but this is where I get into the minutia debates with more conservative friends. It's like, yeah, I don't believe in regulation because usually it's bad, but good regulation. Let's get down with that.
Yeah, thank you for calling other people more conservative because I feel like I'm still a moderate Democrat.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't use Democrat or Republican anymore. I stopped doing that. Fucking
No, now I'm a full blown MAGA guy. Apparently, to a lot of
no,
people.
that's what I'm saying. I don't use those terms because it's not how people day to day talk. That's how the fucking media talks. That's how the internet talks about what's going on. People day to day, like you and me, man, we have ideas. We have our opinions on each topic. And we talk and we do and
experiences.
Yes, and you address them,
which is common sense.
Yes, yeah, you just address them. You say, hey man, what happened in this scenario? Like I said, as a Puerto Rican guy, I'm sure you have views on Bad Bunny. We'll get to that in a minute. Bad Bunny, you know what I'm saying? Like going to the Super Bowl, but like it's a thing now. And I'm like, no, this is not how the world works.
Right.
The world's not black, white, fucking this or that.
Yeah.
And also when you talk to people day to day, dude, even in Arkansas, there are hardcore dead fucking set Republicans who go to their Starbucks and order from a liberal barista and they enjoy them. Hey, Susie, how you doing? How you doing?
The way it's supposed
Charlie?
to be.
Yeah. And that's why I don't like the labels. The labels push you apart. So I talk about the issues. Like, how do you feel about this? Oh, all right. I think I agree. We should solve this problem. But maybe that's a little weird. I get into the detail of it. That's the thing about the fact that we live in the TikTok culture now and the social media culture. Everything's 30 seconds. You want a hot take that'll get you fucking clicks, that people will look, but there has no fucking solution to it.
No,
and
it just stirs up emotions.
Yeah, and you want people aggravated to come to the thing. You know,
I saw yesterday, Trump denies $20 billion to California for non-English speaking truck drivers. Came from an illegal immigrant truck driver who killed a family of 3 in Florida who made an illegal left turn on the highway.
Of course, yeah. Drunk driving on the
No, he failed the initial.
He didn't get a CDL license.
He failed it because he didn't understand English. He failed it. Still got a trucking license. But you see how the media labeled it?
Yeah. No, the title has nothing to do with the story.
Correct.
Never.
But the stirring of
That's
emotions
what we don't do here.
was the whole point.
Yeah, exactly. On this podcast, we start with the punchline and try and backtrack so we don't get canceled.
Right. Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, bro.
Here's what's fucked up.
You don't know how many fucking opportunities I've missed out on because people think I'm a Republican. It's just crazy, man.
Which is this is the other fucking crazy thing.
Yeah, and I love them all.
We're both on the East Coast. We're both Latin. We come out of California, and you're like, "Oh, you guys are Republican." Like, what the? I'm browner than all of you, motherfuckers. What are you talking about?
Not only that, these people.
What are you talking about?
These people are smart.
No.
They're very intelligent.
Yeah, no, but they're looking for an excuse to win the argument, not for the resolution that will work.
Bro, do you know that I forgot what a pothole was before I moved out here? I swear to God, bro. I forgot what a pothole was. I can't drive down Hollywood without feeling like I'm in an earthquake.
Bro, I hit him fucking left and right. It's one of my better performing tweets during the beginning of the pandemic. It was like, so the pandemic, I think the lockdown started like March 20th, 2020. And April 1st, I texted, I tweeted, I was whatever, posted. I was like, all right, roads have been closed for 6 weeks, right? Nobody's working, right? Except for essential workers, which was 82% of the population, apparently. Crazy, right? Who's going to deliver your mail? Who's going to keep the fucking lights on, the water running? I was like, all right, and this is when I started hiking all over LA, and I hiked a ton because there was no traffic on the highway, but there were still potholes, and I'm like, if the governor of California does not fill all the potholes on every major interstate during this pandemic, it is a it is a complete dereliction of duty. No one's driving. Everyone needs work.
Correct.
Those guys are essential workers anyway. They're working outdoors, filling potholes.
Yeah.
Put them on the fucking highway.
Yeah.
No, never happened. Never happened. Never happened.
And highway is the easiest because in Miami, I noticed that the government was doing like slick shit, doing road work on regular streets and driving out the mom and pop businesses that have been there for like 20, 30 years so they won't get traffic and business. So they ended up closing.
Because they're trying to kickbacks from the fucking big business, from Verizon or whoever's.
To get them out and then they go ahead and build a Starbucks or whatever.
Yeah.
Dirty game. They fixed the potholes though on the main streets, but the highway is easy.
Easy.
Easy. And they can't do that here because a lot of businesses are closing anyways without any construction.
Well, during the pandemic, everything was fucking shut.
There was a deli that's been open for 100 years recently that just closed down. And they had a line around the block. And it happens every week.
Every week. The West Coast doesn't have any love for the history. Like, I mean, you know. East Coast doesn't burn down their fucking institutions.
Yeah, but this is craziness.
It is crazy.
I lived in Miami and New York for many years.
Yeah.
I love California.
I love it too.
Best weather, best scenery.
There's a reason we pay 13% and don't fucking. We complain a little bit. We don't move. We don't move. The sun shines every day.
If the 13% went into fixing potholes, at least.
That's what I'm saying.
Fine.
That's what I'm saying.
It reminds me of 90s Miami over here.
Well, that's
not a compliment. That was horrible.
That's the difference between the 1950s United States and today. So during the 50s, under Eisenhower, who was the first mega Republican who ran the government for 8 years.
He was great.
War hero, yeah. But under
General, too. General.
Yeah, the last 5-star general we had.
Yeah, with lawyers ever since.
The last 5-star general we had. So 4 stars is how you can get now.
Yeah.
He was the supreme Allied commander. So he controlled our forces and all our allies.
Yeah, he negotiated with aliens.
Exactly.
The extra star was for the space.
Yeah, his 5th star was non-planetary.
Right. Straight up.
Yeah,
true story. Look that up.
But during his administration, the tax rate over $2 million in the country, which back then was $50 million today, but every dollar of the equivalent of the today equivalent of $50 million was taxed at like 80 or 90%. But the reason why wealthy people were fine with paying it is because he built everything with it. Every highway in the country with I in front of it, I-95, I-70, I-10, they're all part of the Eisenhower interstate system. He literally used all the money they were taking from those rich to build all of the highways that connects every major city in this country. Right. So every rich person saw where their money was going.
So he made those.
Yes. So I-95 was built by Dwight Eisenhower.
Wow.
And he took the money. He took the taxes over that were in excess of $50 million or $2 million then, equivalent of $50 million now, from those extremely wealthy people, and built the highway system. So they were like, oh, all right, he took my money, but I saw where it was going.
Didn't know that. Fun fact. Love
That's
that.
what I'm saying. But you saw where it was going.
Yeah.
Bro, you and I can't get a fucking receipt for our tax. We go to I've said this before on the podcast. You go to CVS, you buy a fucking stick of gum, you get a receipt this long.
Yeah.
Right? I cast my vote. I don't get a receipt saying, here's where whatever dollar amount of taxes you paid, here's the breakdown of where it's going. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about California.
So if you saw it, right? So if they said, hey, we're going to take 1% more out of your taxes, but there'll be no more homeless people on the street. Like, all right, just fucking take one more.
Instead,
take one more.
Instead, they tell you, hey, donate those CVS receipts to the homeless so they can wipe their ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They expect us.
Don't recycle the CVS receipt because it's better for the environment, better for the homeless.
Yeah, it's like Karen Bass. Can you please? We need help.
Yeah, you do
covering
something.
up the graffiti. That's your job.
That's what I'm saying. As a taxpayer, we pay for them to worry about the things we can't deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in Eisenhower's administration, he built the entire everything with an I in front of it. Every road you drive on in this country,
I love it.
With an I in front of it was
built. The only fun fact I know about the highways, which I don't even know why I know this, but everything that ends with a 5 is north to south.
Yep.
And then everything that ends with like 6 or whatever
or 10, even number is east to west.
East to west.
Yeah, and they can,
what a nerd fact.
No, dude, that is
helpful though.
No, man,
kind of.
No, it really is. No, that's
back before maps and shit.
Right,
tell phones.
Tell that on a date. Hey, did you know that 5s are north to west? You want to give me some pussy?
No
now?
one's sucking your dick because you know that. No one's sucking your dick because you know even numbers are north south and odds are east west.
Until her phone's dead and she's driving in the middle of the night, scared as fuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my car west now that I know you're a fucking creep.
According to this creep, I'm going north. Oh man, what dorks?
No, but it's true, man.
We're fucking dorks.
People are willing to pay for shit if they see the value in it.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. So
you got to give them value.
So I love California. Love it. I love it. I'm going to be here for a little bit, but the politics has to be better as far as leadership. And I'll tell you one thing.
Well, they're playing down.
Things were better when the Terminator was running shit.
Oh, well, see, because he was a Republican. This is the truth.
He was a Republican?
Let me put this down. Yeah, he was a Republican.
Really? Oh, I didn't know
This is the truth of the matter. And this is something I really got the full benefit and vision of when I was living in Boston. Because Massachusetts is a state that has, to this day, a Republican governor, but a Democratic legislature. You have it,
and mentality. All the way.
yes. If all three chambers are controlled by the same party, and every state runs roughly the same, they have state senate and legislature and the governor, the executive, and the federal government has the same structure. If all three are run by the same party, you're not going to get what you want. Or you're not going to get any movement. You're not going to get any movement, and even worse, you'll get something you don't want.
And for those who don't know, legislative, executive, and judicial branch.
Exactly.
Those are the three branches.
See,
of
look at this
government.
guy. He's Puerto Rican, which is barely a citizen.
I'm wow,
but he knows his civics. He knows his civics. I'm saying that for you. I'm saying that for people who listen for you.
Thank God for Teddy Roosevelt for the Spanish-American War.
Yes.
Shout out to Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Donald Trump should realize Puerto Ricans are Americans because they like him more than they like Democrats. They do.
Yeah, he likes Puerto Rico, but Puerto Rico doesn't like America. That's the thing. So,
well, Puerto Rico made a deal with the devil. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
As
a great
deal with the devil.
Puerto Rico made a deal with Lucifer. Yeah. But we could be making a deal with Satan.
Yeah, exactly.
If the Democrats ran it
could get worse.
And made it its own state, Puerto Rico
that,
would be
you
Venezuela.
You could have made a compact with Russia like Cuba and then
oh my God,
been banished from the world. But that's the thing. If you have a multi-party system that actually works, it benefits everyone because compromise happens.
Yeah.
So in Massachusetts, you have a Republican governor, but the rest of the state politicians are mostly Democrats, and they find a middle.
Yeah.
But more importantly, they get something done because they have to.
Here's the thing about
Right?
Massachusetts.
If one party runs the whole state, like California,
Yeah.
where the governor's a fucking hardcore lefty, and all the way down to the last state legislature member is lefty, they're just stealing. They're just graft.
They're obviously stealing.
But they have to get nothing done.
Every time I get a
and
chance.
the same goes for Republican states. Fucking Kentucky, fucking ruined. But Virginia, it has a balance. It's okay. Having that internal conflict is what you want.
Yeah.
That's how you find compromise to get shit done.
Here's
you
the
got to
difference.
move the ball forward.
Here's
it's
the
not
difference.
about winning everything. It's about making progress towards something.
Correct. And here's the difference between all those other states compared to California.
Yeah.
All of them are back to normal since the pandemic. This place has been stagnant ever since the pandemic. Look at the downtown building with all the graffiti on it. That is a symbolic structure of the politics in California. They can't even get that condo building. At least put some fucking balcony doors on it and make it a homeless condo.
And that's honestly what's going to fucking kill homeboy Newsom's chances of winning nationally.
I can't wait till he runs and loses.
Because
I cannot wait, dog.
Because after all that, it just re-solidified the Democratic pull on this state.
California, these are facts. Number one in homelessness. Number one in unemployment. Number one in exodus from native Californians moving out to other places that are better. Yeah. Number one in groceries. Number one in gas prices.
Yes, but true at the same time is number one in innovation. Number one in fourth largest economy in the world. But
which is why those other things shouldn't even be a statement.
But that's what I'm saying. He's selling these things, and that California is good despite the politics of California.
Number one in crime, not number one in crime. I actually don't know that one.
No,
it might be.
Number one in crime is
like Chicago, probably.
No. The South, Louisiana
or Memphis,
Arkansas, Mississippi. In terms of states, by a wide margin.
Okay, all right. I made that last one up.
Total crime.
All I know is my Citizen app stays ringing every time I wake up. I have 15 notifications.
No, total crime, number of crimes, but crime rate per person.
Memphis, Tennessee is the highest violent crime rate.
Yeah.
So in terms of total crimes, for sure, because we have such a popular
it's still pretty bad.
It's bad. It's bad. But in terms of rate per person, it's lower.
Okay.
But the problem is that it stops the progress because. So he's gonna say, oh yeah, I was number one in this, number one in that.
Yeah, Silicon Valley, technology, which is all true.
But that's all in spite of the politics of the state.
The bad statistics are way more heavier than the good.
In spite of the politics of the state, like the things happen otherwise. Like, dude, fucking New York City is gonna be the financial capital of the world for fucking ever because it's what it is.
Even New York is cleaner than in California.
Oh, dude.
And they have way more homeless people and like all that.
Oh,
but they keep them in.
I've talked about this before. Dude, the homeless in New York. I grew up in New York City. The homeless in New York are for fucking real homeless. The homeless out here. That's why I don't give money to the fucking homeless because they don't look fucking homeless to me.
People say it's because of the weather.
These motherfuckers look like bro. They're fucking vacation homeless.
That's right. That's right.
We're the Boca Raton of homeless life.
People say it's because in New York they have winter, so they have to go into the shelters and blah blah blah.
Bro,
but it's like, all right, but still they're homeless. It's not even like they have a you know what? Let me be homeless.
The
in
most
fucking
controversial thing I ever said on this podcast that I took some shit for before I moved out here, was shortly before I moved out here, was I was saying like, fucking the homeless on the East Coast are fucking retarded. I was like, bro, if you're homeless in Boston, New York, start walking to Florida. If you start walking in April, you'll be there by fucking December. You won't freeze to death. Right. The fuck?
Get some exercise.
I said, at least the homeless in fucking in Southern California makes sense. It's fucking 350 days of sun out there.
They listen to you, apparently.
It's a good place to live outdoors, California. The fuck you doing living outdoors in New York City?
Randy gives shitty advice. Get
totally. That's hard.
Get $30 and take a train, dog. Don't walk.
That is the best.
Just start walking over 8 months and you'll get there.
Fucking walk it down, bitch.
Greyhound, son.
Yeah, they'll be sober by the time they get there.
But here, it's like we encourage the homeless to live outside. Like that's not right.
They encourage you to get on food stamps and stuff. Mary Bass said, get on food stamps. She said that. She like literally suggested that to regular people. That's crazy.
That would never happen in New York. The thing,
no, never.
Out here, the thing, any state or any federal bureaucracy or government captured by one party is going to fuck it up. You have to have the reality check. Hey, I get what you're saying, but do you think about this? Fucking Donald Trump with his tariffs. Yeah. Motherfuckers like, yeah, let's put slap this on China, and they stopped buying soybeans, and now we gotta bail out the soybean farmers. Motherfucker, you didn't.
We gotta bail out Argentina.
Yeah, we bailed out Argentina,
and he did a concert the same day he got bailed out. Did you see that?
With the Chinese government to sell soybeans.
But did you see that he did a concert?
That fucking ugly
the
hair
president did a concert the
that
same
guy
day.
Is a fucking jerk off.
That
guy is a fucking jerk off.
Singing Guns N' Roses.
Let me say that again. The fact that cocksucker Millet is being seen with American politicians. That guy's a fucking fraud jerk off. He shouldn't even be. We should treat him like a peasant. The fact that we're giving him any airtime in this country.
Well, remember that Argentina did take a bunch of our Nazis that we brought in.
Not our Nazis, the German Nazis.
No, they took in our Nazi scientists that we saved.
Oh, the springboard from there to
we
jumped up to us.
We said, hey, Argentina, can take some of our scientists.
Fuck them. Oh, if Argentina wants our largesse, they should be washing our fucking nuts.
Listen,
Donald Trump should openly pistol whip.
You can't do that.
Millet.
I love Argentina.
No.
They're great.
We gave them $20 billion and bailed them out, and then they sold $12 billion worth of soybeans to China. That was our $12 billion worth of soybeans. Donald Trump should go down there.
He's going to fix it. He's going to fix that soon.
He should give him the homie don't play that on air. You know what I'm
saying? Right?
You know what I'm saying? Do it on Sábado Gigante.
Yo, Mike, can you pull up the the president of Argentina?
Yeah, look at his haircut. Look at his haircut.
No, the concert that he did the same day that he got $20 billion bailout for his country.
This motherfucker had a concert?
He was singing. There it is. Look at the thumbnail.
Oh, no, son. Javier Milei.
Look at him. Like he's Jason Aldean or something.
Bro, he's like
look like he's Ozzy Osbourne.
Look at his hair. This guy's a total jerk off. And listen, I love Argentina. I've been there twice. I don't want to go again. Look at him. Dang. Look at him. He looks like Bruce Springsteen on methadone. That motherfucker's fucked up. He does a concert.
Vampire.
He's singing. He
looks like Ozzy Osbourne now.
Bro, he's actually screaming
like right now in the grave.
If Adam Richmond was Argentinian, it'd be him.
Them sideburns are for real.
Look at the arena.
People war in masses. The war machine is clashing. Look at her.
What an asshole.
We're about to get $20 billion from Trump, so you can holler.
But then, I don't know if you saw the article. I don't know if you saw the article, bro.
We saved the Nazis.
Now you have nuclear weapons.
So give us 20 billion. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, that same day that they got $20 billion.
That's crazy. But I don't know if you saw that there's a big article about it. So Scott Bessent got a text message from the head of the agricultural department.
Wait, who? I
Scott,
don't even know who that is.
Scott Bessent is our Secretary of the Treasury.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy who's keeping the economy together.
Yeah.
Shout out Scott Bessent. You know, he might not be my first choice, but this guy is everyone thought there was a recession was going to come as early as fucking October of last year, and he kept it off.
He looks exactly how I thought he looked.
By the way, he's openly gay and has threatened to fight 3 other cabinet officials in the Trump government.
Sure, who cares? If
That's
he is,
the
you
thing.
know?
This is how progressive the Republican Party is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
As long as they're doing their job.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you're on,
As long as he's doing his job and not trying to put RuPaul on a $100 bill,
yeah,
I'm
as long
fine.
as you're with it. So he apparently he's the one who gave Elon Musk the black eye.
Oh, good for him.
Smack the shit out of him.
Well, not good for Elon, but like good for him
fucking Scott Bessent.
for having balls.
Scott Bessent's gonna go down as a fucking national hero in my mind.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. But Scott Bessent got a text message, and some camera caught it over his shoulder. It was the head of the agricultural department. Right after we gave Argentina $20 billion. He's like, yeah, we gave him the $20 billion. He's like, just so you know, the head of the agricultural department said, we got word from China. They're not going to buy any soybeans. They're buying them from Argentina and Brazil. They fucked us. This is what it said.
No,
So
we got something for Argentina. Don't
that's
worry
what I'm
about it.
saying.
No,
Yeah, we got to put it to them. Oh, I've seen this.
All right, I was wondering if you'd see
What is this? What was this?
I love this. Watch this. Now we're going to the video stuff.
The 2014 Florida judge challenged public defender.
Hang on. Pause. Hang on, let me read the.
Oh, the lawyer.
You're feeding this into the feed, right? The audio.
I'm playing it through my mic, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So what it says in 2014, a Florida judge challenged a public defender to scrap mid-trial, leading to both of them stepping outside during to duke it out for a brief recess. Later on, the judge, Honorable John Murphy, was deemed unfit to serve, but apparently. We'll play the audio, but this guy came out of his face, and the judge said, "What the fuck's what?"
And they actually fought.
Oh, he fucked. You hear the audio? He fucked him up.
You want to set up for trial? Set up for trial. All right. If you want to set up for docket settling, set up for docket settling.
Where you from, Judge? Where you from?
This is an
You know,
emergency
if I
created by
had
the
a rock,
state.
I would throw it at you
Wow.
right now.
You know, this is
Stop pissing me off. Just sit down. I'll
up.
take care of it.
This
I don't
guy
need
for
your
Supreme
help.
Court.
No,
Sit
no,
down.
Yes.
I'm the public defender. I have a right to be here, and I have a right to
I
stand
And
said
him
here
for
sit
my
down.
work. I want this guy to represent me.
Look how baggy the public
wanna
defender's
fight,
jeans
let's go
are.
out
Or
back.
Bro, I've
slacks.
never had a public defender who will take a pistol whipping for me, so I would love this guy to defend me.
You will get life for a jaywalking ticket with that public defender.
Listen. I'm sorry.
World star. Look at the people in the audience. They're just like,
Oh
what
my
is
God.
going on
No,
here?
watch. They applaud. Watch. They hear the,
That guy in the middle is like, do you guys hear this? The black guy's
Yeah, oh,
invested.
yeah.
He's about to pull out his phone and record.
judge back.
Thank you. The black guy gave a fist, a power fist.
Bro, wouldn't you? If the public defenders got beat up, you know the judge is going to dismiss every other charge the public defender brings for that day.
And then
Everybody that the public defender was defending got off on this one.
And then they went back to business as usual.
Change over on
He just beat the
personnel.
brakes off him in the hallway.
Are setting it for trial, which would be June 9th.
Yeah, when's your court date, Judge? Whatever happened to that judge? Did he get fired or
Yeah.
he was removed
yeah.
from his seat? Damn, you see, well, that's the problem.
Well, listen, doing the right thing costs something, you know, sometimes.
You can't do the right thing all the time. You got to do the right thing while doing the wrong thing.
You gotta find a way to do the right thing.
While doing
Through
the wrong
the
thing.
rules, through the rules.
Yeah, the loopholes.
No, and that's what I was. That brings it full circle to our.
How do you think I moved out to LA?
Yeah, but that brings our conversation full circle in the sense
How do you think I maintain out here in LA?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, what is that brings like full circle back to what we were talking about earlier. Like, where are you trying to go with it, right? What are your values? If you tell me your values, okay, and we can debate how we get there. You know, and that's the thing. Like, I think everyone in this country wants people to have freedom, the right to say what they want, to raise a family, to earn a living, right? But how are we going to get there? That's the thing that people lose focus on. Now we're bitching about like the process. It's like, yeah, the process is fucked up either way. But can we agree upon the fact that human beings have rights? That American citizens
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are things that we used to agree on that we're forgetting and arguing about the process.
But they've weaponized humanitarian rhetoric.
Yes.
Against people who are not well versed and educated or even pay attention to politics.
Yeah, but who benefits?
Which is why
who benefits, right? The boss,
the evil, the evil motherfuckers,
motherfuckers who put it out there.
Who, in my opinion,
social media
are the
Sam
super
Altman,
left. Oh, 1,000%.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, that's technology.
All those motherfuckers.
That's technology, and they're all pussies. Mark Wahlberg is still a fucking pansy, in my opinion.
Mark Wahlberg's a pussy, and Mark Zuckerberg's a pussy.
You're not Wahlberg. What, did I say Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, sorry, Mark
No,
Wahlberg.
Mark
I love you,
Wahlberg
man.
is a pussy. I'll say that shit. I'll put it out there. I don't give a fuck, Marky Mark. I don't want to do one of your movies. He might want to do them.
Yeah,
fuck
I
Marky
do.
Mark. I heard you beat up a Chinaman who delivered your food. I'll fuck you up if I catch you on the street.
He beat up a Mexican too, but it's all good,
Yeah,
Mark.
I will definitely fuck you up, Mark Wahlberg, if I
I
catch you on
ain't
the street.
Mexican.
Dino suck your dick.
Yeah, don't let me see you on the street, Mark Wahlberg. You got it coming, son.
I bet Mark
twist you to a
Zuckerberg.
pretzel, you old fuck.
My bad. I bet Mark Zuckerberg. Edit this
Him
correctly.
too. Yeah, I won't make statements about him because he's Jewish. He's chosen.
Mark, damn, by
Earlier,
the way,
Dean was
know
talking about not editing stuff. He was like, "Why would we ever need to edit something?"
edit this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're trashing. Yeah, we're trashing Mark Zuckerberg and Mark Wahlberg, the two biggest people in Hollywood.
Oh, damn it. What a Freudian slip that came out.
Yeah. What Mark do you like?
Zuckerberg.
Fuck 'em both.
I meant technology.
I'm
Anyways.
kidding. Nah. Don't worry, Mark. Don't worry, Mark Wahlberg. I ain't gonna smack you up. We'll talk it out.
Oh, man. Damn.
And Mark Zuckerberg, I don't even know who the fuck you are.
There goes my fucking Wahlburgers membership.
No, I might give you a free one.
Poisoned.
No, just, hey, he votes Trump like you do, Marky Mark. Fucking give him a free one.
I didn't say who I voted for, did I?
Well,
No, I
we
never
were
did.
just
Never did.
we were established. You haven't voted because you're a criminal. I'm kidding. Look at you. You're brown. You must be a criminal.
Wow. Well, fine. Sure.
You're browner than me. Listen, this was about a pecking order.
Listen. Reading between the lines is the best way to go about any type of politics
course.
in this
Anything
country.
in your life. Anything in
Even
your life.
the Super Bowl with
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Do you know that there hasn't been a country artist since like 2004?
What? Really?
Yeah, long time. Now, who runs the Super Bowl halftime show?
Live Nation.
Who runs that?
Jay-Z.
Who's he married to?
Beyonce.
What album did she put out last time?
Her last country album.
How many country music awards was she nominated for?
0.
0.
Yeah. It's fucking tic-tac-toe, dude. That's the thing. This is but also the Bad Bunny choice, he was the most downloaded person on Spotify last
Correct.
year.
So it made sense.
So the
period.
NFL's like, well, and the NFL doesn't care about, as much as you think the NFL cares about this country, they care about profits.
Correct.
They don't give a fuck about this
They
country.
don't give a fuck about 15 minutes of their
Nope.
whole entire
Nope.
game.
They want to expand beyond the borders of this country. So
Yeah.
they would love to.
And they will too.
And the funny thing is, the best part is, my favorite part is how ignorant the right is. Like, oh, this is un-American. It's like, Bad Bunny's un-American. He's a Puerto Rican citizen, son. Like,
Yeah, those
and
are retarded people.
Puerto Ricans are citizens of the United States. Like, if you're gonna complain about a non-citizen.
Yeah.
U2 has performed,
Right.
right? Fucking Akon, he's Jamaican.
The Weeknd,
The
Canadian.
Weeknd, yeah. There's 1,000 other motherfucking non-Americans who have not performed.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is an actual American citizen.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
And just because he said you have 4 months to learn English, which was a meme that I posted 5 days before he even said that,
yes.
they are
But
up in arms.
Yeah, but you know this. I know this. Anyone who listens to music knows this. If that shit's funky, it gets you going, son. You don't even know the language. You don't even know fuck all.
He throws on a good show.
Yeah.
I don't listen to the guy personally,
No, yeah, I don't know fuck all about his music. But if it's funky, it's
but
fucking funky.
he throws on a good show. And it's only 15 minutes and one Super Bowl.
Yeah, what
And
do you
it's
give a shit?
fine. And then the country music people are like, oh, yeah, no.
No.
But you didn't give Beyonce a country music award.
Yeah.
You
Or
know-
Taylor Swift or fucking whoever else.
You should know what's up.
Yeah,
Taylor
why
Swift,
is Taylor Swift on this shit?
Taylor Swift was sucking the football player's dick and she didn't get one.
That's what I'm saying.
She was sucking Travis Kelce's dick. She still doesn't have a Super Bowl halftime show.
My favorite part about the Bad Bunny thing.
She's gonna make a whole album about it. The next one.
It's coming up.
Yeah. Her next album is called Super Bowl Tragedies.
Yeah, wait. When she gets dumped in a minute, you know it's coming because she ain't blowing them right.
If she does at all.
If she does at
and
all.
I love Taylor Swift. She actually is like number 2 or 3 in Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, behind John Cena, but you can't see.
Behind John Cena.
You
Yeah,
can't
right. You can't see it.
He can't see it.
That guy has 500 already.
No, but the thing is you know, they're complaining about, you know, Bad Bunny. Like, oh, he's not American, blah, blah, blah. He is an American, first of all.
Correct.
Second of all, it's going to generate more revenue.
Yeah.
And revenues, this is what this country is about, baby.
For sure.
Bringing that fucking bread. You know, and who gives a shit? No one who cares about the Super Bowl is watching the halftime show.
And they're gonna watch it. It's gonna be the highest rated.
No,
Super
it's your
Bowl.
girl watching the motherfucker.
Here's the prediction
It's
now.
It's your girl watching the halftime show, not you. You know,
Yeah.
I'm taking a shit during the halftime show. I ain't watching
A girl watching the bisexual artist
Yeah, I
too.
ain't watching that shit. I'm waiting for the game.
Right.
You know,
It's gonna be on mute.
I'm taking a dump during the halftime show.
The subtitle's gonna say non-English lyrics. All
Yeah,
that.
son, that's what the fuck I'm up to.
And I guarantee you, this is a prediction right here. Highest rated Super Bowl halftime show
Of course.
of all time.
Of course. And listen, Roger Goodell's no fool. You know, he a little controversy, bring it in. But if it comes out hot, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, also it's the fucking Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. My favorite thing is, oh my God, the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem's like, oh, you know, Bad Bunny complained about the reason why he didn't do a U.S. tour because he was worried about his audience being picked up in a ICE raid. He's like, rest assured, the ICE will be at the Super Bowl. I'm like, motherfucker, it's $55,000 a ticket.
Yeah, and mostly Puerto Ricans. Where are you going to deport them to?
No, but more
San
importantly,
Juan?
it's $55,000 a ticket. Most Puerto Ricans, even Puerto Rican drug dealers I know, can't afford $55,000.
Right. Well,
you know
wow. What a shade. Shot at me, but all right.
Well, Dominicans have better, you know.
Who's that guy? Kaepernick, right?
Yeah.
All that's missing is if Kaepernick walks out during his halftime Super Bowl show, takes one knee, and starts blowing Bad Bunny.
That's what, yes, son.
That would be the only thing that
Exactly.
I'm like, this is where I draw the
But
line.
think about it. At $55,000 a ticket, how many illegal immigrants are you going to pick up?
Yeah.
None. Zero. It's retarded.
Straight up, man.
I say retarded in the old way, not the fucking new way you can't say it.
Straight
You
up.
know? Retarded is in stunted growth.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to call handicapped people retarded. Which is crazy because when I was a kid, we didn't call him retarded. Like, oh, he has cerebral palsy or he's, you know.
Did I ever tell you these statistics about Hispanics in Hollywood?
No.
Okay, so
Let's hear it.
you know how all these, especially the lefties,
Mm-hmm.
especially in California, they love it over here. What's their slogan? Stolen land, right? Stolen land.
I hate the land acknowledgments. Motherfucker, if you stole the land, get off the shit. Like, should get off the pot, son. Stop talking shit.
Correct. Number one, factually, already time wise, the U.S. has had this land longer than Mexico has had this land before the Spaniards had the land.
Yeah.
Historically,
As if the Spaniards owned it too. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah, as if the Spaniards were natives.
That's right.
It's fucking
The
crazy.
conquistadors.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. They were conquistadors before we rolled up and knocked them out.
And even-
we beat your bully and took the
Correct. And even they had the land longer
Yeah.
than the Mexican people.
Yeah.
Now, this is no shade at Mexicans. I love our Mexican people, Chicanos and all that.
the best.
Now, here's the thing. Stolen land that they claim. What stolen land does the white people who yell this out own here in Hollywood?
I don't know what.
No, well, just take a guess.
Fucking all of it.
Chavez Ravine,
Where?
Dodger Stadium.
That too.
Really?
We stole that shit.
Probably. The stolen land that they yell about, they can give the land that they owned back right now, which is Dodger Stadium,
Fuck no, I'm not gonna do that.
Hollywood. Guess how many the percentage of Hispanics have lead acting roles in Hollywood movies?
Fucking 5-6% maybe.
4%.
Wow.
And guess how many head of studios have been
0.
since when? Desi
The
Arnaz.
70s. Yes.
Desi
70s.
Arnaz.
Desi Arnaz was the last one.
Desi Lu Studios. He was Cuban.
Wow. Cuban. Republican
4%.
Cuban. Fucking
4% lead acting roles, and 0% head of studios. They have Latins and head of studios of the Telemundo section of
Yeah, of
Universal.
course. Oh, well, yeah. The
But
money
n-
came in. They're like, oh shit, there's rates.
But not of Paramount.
No,
Not
they're
of
not controlling
Sony.
movie studios. No.
No, Desi Arnaz was the last one. They could at least give Mario Lopez Warner Brothers or something, right? Name it Warner and Manos, right?
Fucking
Put two
John
dim-
Leguizamo. Somebody got
Yeah. Put two dimples in the water tank, Warner Brothers, right? They don't want to do that.
Yeah.
All this stolen land
BET
shit is
and
bullshit.
MTV, where's their LTV, Latin television, fucking music? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
what?
even just give them a studio.
Yeah.
Give them one of them. Disney and Pixar, Disney and Spixar, something, something. 4%.
Time it out for the next Coco series.
Yeah,
Right.
son. Yeah. Dora the Explorer is huge. How is Pixar funding Dora the Explorer?
Correct, and it doesn't even all have to be Latin based. It could just be regular movies
Yeah.
that Desi Arnaz owns.
Yeah.
Or Mario Lopez owns. It's bullshit, that stolen land shit. Not to mention the fucking Spanish street names that they still pronounce like vegan restaurants
Oh
here.
my god, it drives me fucking bananas.
San Pedro, for God's sake.
Drives me fucking
Come
bananas.
on, man. Stop it. And then, I was watching Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. You watched it,
Yeah,
right?
of course. Yeah.
How many seasons they had?
Oh shit,
Like
7 or 8.
six, 7?
Yeah.
68, 70 episodes. Guess how many Latin people they had? Comedians.
0. I bet.
Give me a
Fluffy.
realistic.
Let's see. Fluffy, George Lopez.
Fluffy ain't getting in no Porsche, dog.
Boy, he's
Be
too
real.
fucking fat. Jerry broke out the bus for that fat motherfucker.
Give me a realistic guess.
I'd say 5 or 6 dudes. So
How
maybe,
about you, Mike?
Going 2.
2. All right. 3.
All right, right in
And
between.
here they are.
George Lopez.
You would think negative. Louis C.K., Melissa Villaseñor,
Wow, because Louis C.K. is a Mexican citizen.
and Fred Armisen. 3.
And Fred Armisen's a fucking Arab, isn't he?
No, he's Venezuelan.
Oh,
he
he is?
just
Okay.
changed his name. I'm pretty
okay.
sure because Armisen doesn't sound
Yeah,
Venezuelan.
yeah.
No. Now Villaseñor, who I know, she's very nice. I love her, but I don't even think she knows she's Mexican descent.
No, I mean she's
Louis C.K.?
She's Mexican. I'm black.
Right.
I'm Dominican, but I'm not black.
Louis C.K. was born in Mexico,
Mexico.
for the first 5 years.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak. Andrew Schultz speaks better Spanish than Louis C.K.
And Andrew Schultz can't speak shit of Spanish.
Well, he lived
Relative
in,
to him, yeah.
He lived in Spain for 4 years
Okay.
during college,
Yeah.
and he learned Spanish fluently.
Oh,
Andrew
good.
Schultz.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, there's no way he learned that growing up in New York. He
Louis
was
C.K. was on his podcast, and
Yeah.
he tried.
Yeah.
He
Andrew
asked
Schultz is
him.
a New Yorker, but he's not a street New Yorker like me.
Correct.
He's a different kid.
And then
Yeah.
Fred Armisen is the only fluent Spanish one. Now, but Melissa Villaseñor,
that's
Louis
why I
C.K.
didn't think
are white with a side of pico de gallo. to
Yeah.
me.
So, well, one of them's fucking redheaded.
Right.
That's out of the way.
What happened? You couldn't get a Hummer to fit Fluffy in? You know what I'm saying? You should at least have a parody episode where you have a Pinto and you fit all the
you're not gonna name
Spanish
10
comedians
10
in one
great
show.
Latin comedians. Greg Giraldo wasn't around. You know, like,
Correct.
Fucking, we can name 1,000 great comedians.
Even the guys that you name,
Yeah.
George Lopez,
George Lopez,
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo, 1,000 motherfuckers.
It is bullshit. That
Yeah.
stolen land shit. I don't want to hear it no more from white
yeah, well,
people.
I don't wanna-
But I'm not saying white like you, Mike. I love you, Mike.
No,
you're the man,
there's
Mike.
guilt.
I'll see myself out while you guys finish it.
No, the
Matter of fact, what's the percentage of Latin podcasts here, Mike?
one me, motherfucker.
I keep it black with Chappelle, though.
Yeah, no, he's got lots of black folks and lots of women. I'm the only Latin in the room. I'm the only Latin in the second floor studio.
Chappelle's an Oreo too. Let's be honest here.
Yeah,
I got
well,
Jaleel White. I got,
No, he's got a lot of black. He's got a lot of black. he's got a lot-
Chappelle could do a kickflip better than Tony Hawk. Let's be honest
I
here.
bet you have more black and female shows that you run here than white or Hispanic. I'm sure.
White, I wouldn't say white, but Hispanic, yeah, for
Nope.
sure.
No, white for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's got a lot of women, female podcasts, a lot of black podcasts. It's like me and Jeff, and I'm in Latin, and he's
Jeff,
white.
Jeff White, die?
Yeah, it's me and
I
Jeff.
call him Jeff White.
Jeff White.
I'm safe. What can I say?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fucking
Me and
Hispanics
Jeff-
don't
Me
spend,
and
right?
Jeff are the non-black, non-female acts here, and I'm Hispanic, and he's the only white guy.
But I have women like Caroline Ray being like, I need to come check out the place.
yeah.
Keep it safe in here.
Yeah. I heard you keep it real tidy.
Yeah, real female friendly.
Me and my dog.
So
The dog's the blackest thing in this fucking studio.
He's my DEI hire.
that's where we're ending. Fuck the news. That's where we're ending this shit.
No, but
Oh,
I
my
say
God.
that to say this. I'm all for truth to power, but I don't like fake truth to
Yes.
power.
Yes. Absolving yourself or the people around you from the values you believe in is bullshit.
All because
Bullshit.
of the hate of one man.
Yeah.
Outweighs your love for an entire community. Genuinely.
Yeah, you gotta.
Stop that shit.
Yeah, stop pointing the
I
finger.
see right through it because I'm not from here. I'm not y'all.
That's what I'm saying. But the pointing the finger, it's like, all right, yeah, they gotta fix that. What about fucking look inside? You know what you can change? Turn that finger this way. And what the fuck?
Yeah, do it.
What am I doing wrong?
Do the change
What
that,
am I doing wrong?
that you're complaining about.
Can I complain about this if I'm living this lifestyle?
And
No,
more
I
so,
can't.
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm
I'm
whiter
sorry.
and true. Well, you know what? Wow.
As Dominican, you know,
Right. We always have this.
As Dominican American,
This is why we never progress. This is why we're 4%, Randy. This is why we're 4%
Don't worry, everybody. I'll hose down the studio when they leave.
I'm a Dominican American. I'm a citizen. He got his by birthright. My dad earned it. Fuck it. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. I love you, brother. You're my
love
guy.
you
You're
too,
my
bro.
guy.
I
Tell the
love you
people I
guys.
can find you, my man.
Dean_Gonzalez on Instagram and TikTok.
Find him everywhere.
Thank you.
Everywhere. He'll be back on here every couple of months. Don't you worry. You can find me at Randy Valera. Find the podcast at Radio Set Blow. Second Floor Studios. Mike Nell. Do not serve him with a lawsuit. None of these opinions or ideas are his own. He's a lovely, lovely, lovely white guy who loves all races and genders
That's right.
and acknowledges all lands and rights.
That's right. Hispanics do podcasts here. Just bring your whole family. Who cares?
We're cool with browns and theys. We do it all.
All right, guys,
Days and ways.
we're gonna call it on that note, guys. We love you. I'll see you next week. Peace.